So I posted the video. I think I posted the video 2 days ago, or like, yeah, also, or yesterday. I don't remember, but yeah, it was the video about me and Cleo having a moment. Yeah, and there was one comment that caught my attention. It was from Brina, right? If I'm not getting your name wrong, it was from Brina. It says, "I thought I was the only one." You are not the only one. I think this is a topic that we don't talk about enough, right? About our parents wanting us to get married, have kids, leave the house, find a job. I know it's every parent's dream that their kids would move out of the house, would get a good paying job, would be independent, staying on their own and all that. Yes, but today I just want us to talk about the marriage and having kids parts. It's very interesting, when our parents just want us to get married and have kids. Like, their interest is in, hey, now be worried about, like, hey, what that being? Opinion and like, you get that. We all get that. We all get that from our parents. But I feel like there's this untold topic between us and our parents that is crazy. One, marriage is not just I do, and then you're gone. There's a lot that actually goes into marriage. From actually, one, finding a partner, a good partner. That's the first step. You need to find somebody before you can even consider the topic of marriage. And then two, the monetary aspect of the whole process, from the knocking to the little ceremony or big ceremony. Like, it involves a lot of money, the planning, the plotting, the execution, and all that. If you want a beautiful wedding or you want a beautiful marriage, you have to plan it well. And it also involves mental stress, the whole process of getting married and all that. There's a lot of mental activity that goes into it. Yes, because it's not easy to stay committed to one person for the rest of your life. So you actually have to be mentally prepared for it before you actually go into that bond with anybody. And so I feel like our parents sometimes have to have these conversations with us before actually pushing that idea down our throat. See, it's not everybody who wakes up and wants to get married. It's not everybody who wakes up and wants to have kids. Some people, that's their like, I don't want to say purpose, but that is what they want. They want to get married, they want to have kids, they want a family, they want, that's, yes. Some people, they just want to be alone. Yeah, it might sound strange, but some people just want to be alone. Just leave them. They just want to be left alone to just live their lives, and no stress, no anything, like no attachments, no nothing, like. And it's fine. It is very fine. Like, not everybody has to end up married with kids. Some people too just want to get married, no kids, no stress, no blah blah blah. They just want to get married to somebody, like companionship. They have somebody they love around them. They, just get married, and the kids is not even a problem for them. And so sometimes when I hear my colleagues or some of my friends talking about, hey, nah, my people, they worry me when I go marry, I'm like, bro, relax. I've met a lot of married people. Right? And the number of people who would actually motivate you to get married out of the number of people I've met is not up to 20%. For real, right? Like, it's not up to 20%. They will tell you that, bro, relax, take your time, don't rush into marriage, because sorry, marriage is crazy, right? If you find the right person, it's beautiful. Like, these are words from people who are married. Okay, I'm not forming or creating any stories here. I'm telling you real life scenarios of things I've experienced, right? They will tell you to relax, okay, and do it when you are ready. Don't marry because your family or your friends or your people are getting married, and so there is pressure on you to also get married. And now, they will tell you to relax and marry when you're ready, because when you're ready, it's beautiful. There's no pressure from anybody. You are doing it at the right time. You're doing it at the time that you both feel like you want to do it. Okay. And so they will tell you that there's no rush in the marriage. If you marry when you're not ready, there's going to be a lot of fights and a lot of misunderstandings in the house. And so they'll just advise you that do it when you're ready. Like, majority of the advice I've gotten from these married people are marry when you are ready, not because there's pressure coming in. And so I just want, sometimes our parents should have these deep conversations with us, know what we actually want, and then see how best to support us in our journey. I always say I use myself as a case study, right? Growing up, I had this playbook where I write the things I want to do in life, like the places I want to go, the things I want to buy, when I want to get married, how many kids I wanted to have, and all that. And along the line, everything changed. Things changed, everything shifted. I won't say it's a bad thing, no, but we grow up and then we grow out of certain things. I wanted to get married by a certain age. I wanted to have kids at a certain age. I wanted to do certain things before or at a certain age. But life had other plans. Life had other plans for me. And I'd say I'm grateful for how far I've come. I'm still on a journey. I haven't reached where I want to get to, but it's a great journey so far. And so I just want to say that life has taught me a lot, and I'm grateful. I mean, the things I wanted like maybe 5 years ago, some I don't remember them to even want them anymore. And then some things I actually did want, I have actually achieved those things. And so let's inculcate the habit of having certain conversations with our parents. When the issue of marriage and kids come up, let's explain to them that the time you guys had your marriages and all that, things were a bit easier then. I wasn't there. I'm not saying that it was, but yes, I'm assuming that things were easier back then. There wasn't this stress of big weddings and like this whole shenanigans of like plenty people coming, inviting, and it wasn't. I don't think it was like that. Yes, there were big weddings back then, but comparing that time to now, it's different. Right now, a whole lot goes into it. Yes, I know people want to do big things. People want to do nice things and all that. Sometimes it's unnecessary. I would be honest. Sometimes you go for some weddings and some decor, they'll do some. It's really not necessary. You just want to get married to somebody you love. Just live your lives in peace. But bro, some decor somebody go through for you, pressure go. You understand? And yes, so I feel like we should have these conversations with our parents. We are in a time where you need to be really prepared for marriage before you get into marriage, for real. Because I mean, that's how I feel. You really need to be prepared, mentally, emotionally, financially, physically. There's a whole lot that goes into the topic of marriage. You guys need to know if you're compatible. You guys need to know if like you're a match. I'm talking of like genotype and like blood and all these things. There's a whole like conversation that needs to go into the topic of getting married. Recently, I had a convo with someone, and the person was like, the mother was on her, is a girl, right? The mother was on her to like get married and have kids. it was like you could feel that she was there was a lot of pressure mounting on her from her mother, and the mother did not care who she had the kid with. You get, like, the mother did not care. Like, hers was give, like, hurry up and give birth, you know. And it was like, I was like, but the person you're going to have the kid with is very important. In as much as having the kid is important, the person you're going to have the kid with is also equally important. So you have to pick the right person. Nobody is perfect, right? Nobody is perfect. Nobody's 100. You never get 100 anywhere. But finding the right person to have the kid with is important. Others might think otherwise, but yes, finding the right person to have a kid with is very important. And so let us try to have certain conversations with our parents when the issue of marriages and having kids come up. If not, we'll follow pressure, and then you're going to end up in a place or in a space where you really did not want to end up, or you wouldn't have ended up in if you had certain conversations with our parents. And parents, sometimes where I feel like, come on, let's relax. See, it's hard though. See, right now, finding partner hard. Wallahi. Finding correct partner, it hard, rough, cause both genders have seen it. We've gone through it. You have a situation where a woman would be so good to a man, and in the process of everything the man fucks up, and the woman is like, and okay, you know what, I've been so good to you and you messed up, and so the next person who comes is not going to get the good side of me. Same way with a man being good to a woman, and the woman later showing him Pepe or Shege. And so there's been so many stories and so many instances where both genders have just been maltreating each other and acting some kind of way. And it's made the dating pool very, very blurry. Now you don't even know if you're going into a relationship to meet somebody who is like actually genuinely in love with you, or the person just wants something from you. You get. And so right now, finding a very good partner is, it's crazy. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. And so I feel like we should have certain conversations with our parents to let them know that it's not like we don't want to get married. It's not like we do not want kids. But the system is now rigged. It's not favoring us again. Like, the system is making things so crazy and uncomfortable for us. And it's crazy. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of mental pressure on us. Recently, I had a convo with my mom, and she was cool, like, you going to, that. And I told her that, yo, me, I'm going to settle down when I feel like I'm ready, because I wouldn't want a situation where I end up with someone's daughter and I cannot take care of the person. Marriage is supposed to be 100-100. When I say 100-100, I mean, as the man, you are the provider, right? You are supposed to provide for your home. You're supposed to provide for your woman. You're supposed to make sure that she is okay, because you are picking her up from someone's house and bringing her into your home. So you, as the man, you are supposed to be able to cater for a woman financially, like protect her, like, everything. Like, once you make that decision to get married, it means you're ready. Okay, it means you can take care of the person. And as a woman, you also have your role to play in the home of a man. You get. Everybody has their role to play. Men and women are not equal. We are not equal. So men have a role to play, women have a role to play. And so before a man tells you that he wants to get married to you, it means at least he has figured out, if not 100% of his life, he has figured out a majority of a part of it, where he knows that, okay, maybe right now I'm not really there, but I know by God's grace in the next 2 or 3 years I'll be okay. Yes. And then life has its own turns and ups and downs. So yes, I feel like we need to have these conversations with parents and let them know that we actually do want these things that they want for us. We want them even more than they do want it for us. It's just that, I mean, life is life. Everybody's timeline is different, and so yes. And so those of you out there who think that those of you out there who think that you are alone in this conversation, we are not alone. you know we are really not alone in this conversation. I think everybody would find their way. My previous video, I said everybody would be okay. And yes, everybody will be okay. If you are not okay in the process, you will die. And if you die, you'll be okay. And so, yes, we will all be okay. So, you're not alone. We are a team. I don't know if we should form an FC, a federation, or a football club of the 30 plus and unmarried. Well, I have Cleo, and so I'm still figuring out the other parts of my life. And so yes, don't be hard on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself, because you're not alone. You're not alone in this. We are a lot. 30 plus and unmarried. Just figure out your life. The right person would come. They would find you. And if they don't find you, find them and take them from where they are. Yes, if the right person doesn't find you, go and find them and take them from where they are, and then put them where you want them to be. Yes. There's a lot to be said, but I mean, this is the little I have to put out there. And so yes, just be easy on yourself. Be easy on yourself, and stay safe out there, guys. Take care of yourself, eat healthy, drink a lot of water. Like, drink more water. And you'll be okay. Everybody will be okay. I'll see you in the next episode, and stay tuned. Like, comment, share. Peace out. Have a nice day.